Hello Excel. Today we will talking about ship graveyard, and since this layout have a lot of variant, I will try to simplify it down into three category based on the location of the entrance inside the map. So we will begin from top and right first because that's the most simple one, I guess. That's most easier to to navigate around, and the other one is on the bottom of the map. If our entrance is on the bottom of the map, that is the one that are kind of hard to navigate. But I will try to give you the general direction where you need to go. So this is a ship graveyard, and we will the first we need to know our location first inside the map. If you go up, there's a coast like this. That means we are on the top of the map. The only way is go down. So we will go down and we grab waypoint if we find one. If you do not find one, you just drop a portal. So if your positions of the entrance is on the top, the general direction we want to go is the top right. No, not top right, sorry. We go to bottom right. This is the location of the cave. There we go. And when you find the cave, you will go inside the cave. Layout of the cave will be on the next video. So after you get the all flame, you will want to go down. You'll find this wall on the bottom. You will move left along with it until you find the Cavern of Wrath. Now after you find the Cavern of Wrath, you will take the waypoint back to Ship Graveyard. And if you do not have the waypoint and you use portal, you can teleport back into Lioness Eyes and you can take portal from there. So let's say that you do not find the waypoint. What you're gonna do is you travel back to Lioness Eye Watch, and you will back to the portal here, and you will come back to the where you put the portal. Now the Fairgraph will be always on the left side. Now the exact position you kind of have to look for it, but generally speaking, the Fairgraph is usually always on the left side of the map. Let me see if I can find him. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to find. Okay, so you can find this book here and you find the ledge here. This is a Fairgraph. So Fairgraph, if your entrance is on the top entrance, the Fairgraph will always be on the left side of the map. So this is the top entrance. So this is a ship graveyard, and the first thing we need to find our location on the map. And if you're moving out of the map, you can travel left and bottom left freely, and you're not limited by the coast on the top. You're most likely on the right entrance layout. So on the right entrance layout, you generally want to move around bottom left to get the cave. So if you find a waypoint, as usual, you take the waypoint. If you're not, you place the portal, and we're gonna go bottom left. And we're going to follow these general directions until we find a cover at the cave. So the cave will be on these directions on the left, bottom left. And after you get into this cave and get the all flame, now the navigation to the Cavern of Wrath. Cavern of Wrath will be around here. So the easy way is to hug this wall and just walk alongside it. You will find Cavern of Time. Not Cavern of Time, sorry. Cavern of Wrath. Here we go. We are arriving at the Cavern of Wrath, and as usual, you go inside the Cavern of Wrath. You take this waypoint, and if you already have the waypoint, like we do find the waypoint, we go back directly. If you use portal, going to Lion Eyes Watch. So in this case, we go back to the ship graveyard directly, and in this map, the location of the Firegrave will be around top here, and you can see usually this will be around here. And the right entrance is usually not that hard to navigate. The Fairgraph view usually around here. The cave will be on the bottom left. The cavern will be on the left. So this is the right entrance. So this is a ship graveyard. And one thing to be noticed is the entrance is facing top right. And if the entrance facing top right and you're close to the shore, you cannot go to the left freely or bottom left. Most likely we are on the bottom entrance, and bottom entrance is the one that kind of hard to navigate. So the first thing, you will go up And if you find a waypoint, take it. If you don't have to find a waypoint, you just drop a portal. And the general direction you want to head when you are on the bottom entrance is top left. So you will try to head to the top left, and we will try to find the cave. And sometimes you will hit a dead end like this, and what you need to do is to find a way around it. And you will find the coffin here, and from the cave you go inside here. You get the oil flame, and the next one you will head toward the cavern of wrath. The easy way to find the cavern of wrath is from the cave. You going up, you find the wall, you just follow the wall, you will arrive at the cavern of wrath. There we go. So we get inside the cavern of wrath, and as the same as before, if we already find a waypoint, we can directly teleport to this. If you not, you can go back to Lioness Watch and take the portal from there. In this case, we find a waypoint, so we just directly go back there. In the bottom entrance, the Fairgrave will be always on the right side of the map. Now, the right side of the map can be here. This one is not. So the other candidate is still on the right, but in the top right. Now there is a place where you can go like this. This is why the bottom entrance is kind of hard to navigate. Let me see if I can find the Fairgrave. Here we go. This is the Fairgrave. So the Fairgrave will be always on the right side of the map. Either it's down here, either it's up here. And there is a situations where you, from the cave is located near here, you can go to the Fairgrave and go to the Cavern of Wrath. But I rather not memorizing all the layout. This map layout, the ship graveyard have a lot of variant. So this is the bottom entrance. I will show a little bit of the variants since the bottom entrance is the harder one to navigate. I will show some variants. So this is another variant of the bottom entrance for ship graveyard, and this is kind of a unique one. Usually one from here, I always suggest to move top left, but if you move top left on this one, you won't find the cave, but you will find the cave on off-road. So this is generation, you won't find the cave anywhere, and when you arrive at the cave on off-road, there is no space on the right, because sometimes the cave is on the right side of the caverns. So in this kind of layout, I suggest go inside the cavern of wrath, and you take a waypoint, teleport back to the ship graveyard. Usually in this case, if the top area and the top left area until the cavern of usually on the top left until the cavern of wrath, you cannot find a cave. The cave will be on the right side. This is kind of rare. I very rarely see this layout, so sometimes it can happen. And if it happens, the cave will be on here, and you get the all flame, and the Fairgrave will still be on the right side of the map. You're just going right, you will find Fairgrave here. So this is also another bottom entrance ship graveyard, and as usual we will going to the top left as a general direction for the bottom entrance. So we're gonna grab the point because we see one, and we're gonna keep to the left, try to find the cavern, and doesn't seem to be find any cavern here. Oh, we do find the cavern. Okay, so when you find the cavern, you get the all flame. The easy way to find the cavern of wrath is just following the top line. And if you follow the top wall, you will eventually arrive at the cavern of wrath. So this is the cavern of wrath. You go inside here, and then you take the waypoint, you go back to the ship graveyard, and we teleport back to here. And Fairgrave will be always on the right side of the map, so we're just moving right. In this instance, we will find Fairgrave here, and this is the location of the Fairgrave. And this is the variants for bottom layout. And we will grab the waypoint, if we find one, and the general direction we want to go to the top left, so we go to the top left. And sometimes you will be blocked like this. Just follow it around until you find a way around it. So after you find a way around it, you keep the direction on the top left, and you find the cave, and you go inside the cave, you get the all flame, and then you're moving up into the cavern of red. So this one is a good example, because we have the space on the right. The cave sometimes is not found here, it's found here. So if you cannot find the cave on the top left, and you already reach the top, you already find the cavern of red. Most of the time, the cave will be on this spot. So we will go back to the cavern of red, and we will teleport back to the ship graveyard, and we will try to find the Fairgrave, which is always on the right side of the map. In this case, this is the Fairgrave locations. So this is the variant for this is some variant for the bottom entrance. I cannot cover everything because there's a lot of variant with it, but the general direction is, if you on the bottom entrance, you want to go top left, and the cavern of red will be on the top, and the Fairgrave will be on the right. More or less, that's the general directions you want to go. So this is what I have for you today, and thank you everyone for watching. I hope this is helpful, and I see you in the next one.